Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to do the intro, yes I said it, the intro for 50 Shades of Brown. This started back in April, so I am so late. So I'm going to try to hit my goal on 50 products in about a half year, which is crazy, but it is going to be shown in the numbers. I just couldn't stay away from this project. I have done it for 2 years. I did the 50 Shades of Green, and then I did the 50 Shades of Yellow/Gold last year. And this year I wasn't going to do it. I just felt like I couldn't find all of the products. I didn't want to, try to hit pan on 50 eyeshadows that were all brown. I just had a hard time picking out things, but I have been thinking about it all the time, and I was like, oh, I should do this, I should do this, I should do this. So yeah, I'm here with the intro. And I am going to have a lot of usage goals, but we're also going to have some hit pan goals, some finish goals, and all of that. And I'm going to try to hit my goals in about a half year, like I said. So without any further ado, let's go through all of the products. I have the description of the project in the description box down below if you want to know who created it and stuff. And it's basically about choosing 50 brown products. The brown can be anywhere. The product can be brown, the packaging can be brown, the brown can be in the name. And I am kind of stretching it a bit because I am calling beige brown. I don't know if everybody do that, but I see it as a light brown. So the first one we're going to work on is this Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. We're going to go through all of the eyeshadows first because that's the most exciting part. And I can't wait to show you everything I'm about to take on, let's say. So I think this is a brown packaging, even if it's a very light brown, like a beige packaging. So I am going to include this and see this as brown. So I can hit pan on anything in here or use anything because the brown is in the packaging. This is one of my newer palettes in my collection, and I have already used it a lot, pretty much, and I don't know if you can see that, but I have a pretty good dip going on in the shade Mia, and this is such a beautiful shade. It goes on so smoothly, it feels good, it looks so good when you put it on. Unfortunately, the shimmer kind of dies down a lot fairly quickly, so that's a shame, but I do like the very light pink. So I'm going to try to hit pan on that. Then we have the Tarte Clay Play palette, and I am going to try to hit pan on this one. I am so close to hitting pan on this one. It's ridiculous. I can use it maybe once or twice more. I used to use it together with this one, I think, to create a good powder foundation for myself. Maybe I'll do that again, or maybe I'll just have it as a blending out shade of some sort. But I want to hit pan on that one. My very newest palette is the First Gal on Jupiter by Gloss Gods. I haven't used this yet. I have only swatched it, and so I want to do a no pan left behind on this. At some point I want to hit pan because I always want to have a pan in all of my palettes. That's like a goal I have. I did do a pan in every palette last year, and I managed to hit pan in all of my palettes, but then I got like 15 more palettes. And then like 3 more this year, and I am trying to hit pan in all of those palettes as well. Anyway, I want to do a no pan left behind on that. That is my goal for this project. Then we have this very warm brown packaging, and this is the W7 Buff Take 2. And I already have 2 pans showing in this one. However, I haven't actually played around with the other shades. I have pretty much only played around with these two shades that I do have pan in. So I want to do a no pan left behind on this as well to get to know it a bit. Then we have the Technic palette, and here I am going to try to hit 2 pans and have that as two different goals. And I can choose any shade because this is called Brownie Points. That's the name of this palette. So there's brown in the name, So I am going to try to hit 2 additional pans in here. I haven't decided which ones yet. I think it will be one of the beiges up here, and maybe I don't know, I really like this one. This is like a baked white shimmer. Such a beautiful shade. Then I'm also going to bring in the Tarte Pro palette by Tarte, of course. And this is called the Amazonian Clay palette. Actually, I thought the name was the Tarte Pro. I don't know. I tried to use this one in my brows today and I thought it was a pretty good shade match for me. So I am going to try to hit pan in this brown shade right here. I'm sorry that it's so so mirrory. I don't know, like so reflective. That's the word. So I'm going to try to hit pan in that one. And then we have the W7 Cool Down palette, and it has a lot of browns here. I'm also going to try to hit pan again on a light brown here, and that is called Bear. So it's going to be a very good blending out shade, I think. And then the last palette I'll be working on in this project will be the Can I Have a Taste by P. Louise. I haven't used this at all. I got 2 mini palettes and all of those shades were kind of the same as some of the shades in here, but it is a beautiful palette and I feel like it will be good for fall. I want to do 3 looks with this palette. I want this to be the focus of those looks. I can bring in 1 or 2 shades from other palettes, but I want this to be the focus. I want to really play around with this and yeah, feel like I've actually used this as a whole, you know? Now let's move on to the next category, which is blushes. And there aren't a lot of brown blushes in my collection. I don't have any blushes that contains any brown on the packaging either, but I have one from Tarte, which is called Traveled, and I think it looks brown in the pan. I already have a little bit of a pan showing there, but it actually turns out like a brownish red color on the cheeks. So it looks like when your tan is kind of moving over from being sunburned to getting a tan or something like that. So it looks very fresh and nice in the summer. I want to use this 5 times. And here's where all of the usage comes in. And I'm trying to not have too big usage goals because I am trying to use up things in other projects. This is just one project, guys. So I'm going to have like 5 usage goals or 3 usage goals on some of these things. But anyway, let's move on to the contours because that was the only blush we had. So I'm going to move this into the project. This is from Cece and the collection Palace Identity. I love that collection. And this is how it looks like. So it's like flowers and stuff. It's a contour. So I'm going to use this 5 times. I have one from Tarte, the Park Ave Princess, the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. Oh, waterproof, I didn't know that. I want to use this 5 times as well. And then we have the Holiday Skin Luminous Bronzer in the shade Summer in the City by Catrice, 5 times. Then we have the Give Them Lala Beauty, and this is, I think, the Hula Bronzer. Is it? No, didn't I use that one up? Anyway, I repressed, I think, 2 different bronzers into here. So this is not the Give Them Lala, that bronzer. This is something else, and I don't quite remember. I should have written it on the back or something. But anyway, it's a Franken bronzer in there. I want to use it 5 times, as well as use this one 5 times. And more specifically, I want to use this shade right here 5 times. This is the shade Medium Cocoa. So 5 times on that one. And then we have 2 bronzer palettes. One from Revolution. I want to do a No Pan Left Behind on that. All of them are like brown to goldy shades, but even the golds are more bronzy, which is a form of brown. So yeah, I want to do a No Pan Left Behind on that, as well as do a No Pan Left Behind on this one. This is from P. Louise, and it's called Just Roll With It. And it's got the cutest gingerbread man here. And yeah, I really like this palette. I thought these would go way too deep for me to use them, but these are very, I would say, buildable and kind of subtle. So you can really, like, these work really well. And you can pack them on, or you can use these, be a little bit lighter on your hand, but you can still build them up. So I feel like I can actually use all of the shades, which is nice. Then I have 3 foundation-like products that I would like to finish, actually, all of them. First up, we have the Makeup Mecca. All of them are from Makeup Mecca. But we have the Hello Pretty Powder Foundation in the shade Marshmallow. It's one of their lightest ones because I am pale. Pale, pale, pale. But it's a little bit lighter now because I do have a little bit of a tan. What do you know? Even someone as white as me get tan. I actually don't think I'm that white. Like, I see other people who are so like ghost white, and I don't see myself as that white. My husband said that I had the most white complexion he had ever seen when we met. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm even whiter than I think. I always go for the lightest shades in foundations. I would like to use that one up. And then we have the Dream Cream. It's a tinted moisturizer, so I am counting it as a foundation. I want to use it up. And then we have the BB Cream. I also want to use this one up. And yeah, so we have some finish goals. Let's see if we can meet them in a half year. Can I use them up in half year? All of them? We'll see. We'll see. Then I have a few brow products. We have, I think I brought in all of my Palace Identity items that I had actually from Cece. So this is the brow pencil, and this is such, oh, it's such a magical item. It's so beautiful, and they even gave us a refill, and I hate that they don't actually sell these refills. So you get one refill. I have used this one up. No, this is the new one. Okay, so I should actually switch it out. So let's do that because this one isn't empty. You can hear the clicking. I can't get any more up. So I'm going to take the new one, just click it in. So easy. And we have a brow pencil. And I really like this one. It's a good shade. And I love seeing this in my makeup stand. Like, love it. I want to use that one. I think I said 10 times. No, 5 times. Oh yes, it's because I had so many brown shades that I want to use in my brows, like from my eyeshadow section. So I just want to use this one 5 times. And I'm actually going to use the other ones 5 times as well. So this brow gel, this tinted brow gel from Rapide Cosmetics in the shade Ash and Muddy, I want to use 5 times. I want to use this one from Revolution 5 times and the one from Makeup Store 5 times. We are getting a little bit redundant, aren't we? But I want to have a chance to finish all of these items and get some use, because even if I have low usage goals, I am really excited to be working on so many things and, you know, feeling like I get at least a feel for some of the items and also get some use out of some items that I wouldn't necessarily use otherwise. Especially when we come to the lip product section, I have very low usage goals, but so many of these products I don't think I would use at all if I didn't put them into projects, and I don't want to use them too many times. So most of these things I just want to use 3 times. So let's get started with this Glassy Gloss from Makeup Mecca 3 times. Of course, the brown is in the cap. Then we have one from May, and this is a brown lipstick. I don't really like this color on me, but maybe it works better now when we're closing in on fall time. Then we have this from Huda Beauty, and the whole packaging looks brown, and also the lipstick is very brown. So all of these I want to use 3 times. This one from MAC I want to use 3 times. This one is a little bit more of like a pinky brown, but I think it just translates as a brown on my lips. Then we have a coconut lip butter, and you can see that the packaging is brown. I don't know if the actual product is. I haven't opened it yet. This is from the Body Shop. I want to use it. Did I say 3 times for this one as well? No, 5 times. I don't know. I think like the Body Shop has a lot of scents and flavors, I think. So I think this should actually... Yeah, it smells like coconut. Oh, it smells so good. I love coconut scent, but I don't love like coconut in food or anything. So that's a little bit special, I guess. So I want to use this 5 times. Then we have a lip pencil from Essence in the shade My Advice. I want to use it 3 times. I want to use this Tease lipstick 3 times. And, you know, all of these are kind of beigey toned, but we also have some brown here. I want to use this one, the Lip Cream Silky Soft from Kicks. I want to use this one 3 times, and it is very brown. Then we have from Palace Identity again. Let's look at this dragon lipstick. If you haven't seen this collection, it is wonderful. This is so weighty, and I got it in one of their subscription boxes. It's in a brown shade, so I am going to roll it in here, and this is such an artwork. This is like, I was over the moon when I got this in the mail. And the last lip product I'm going to use is this Lip Love. And I'm actually going to try to use this 5 times because this is one of my favorite lip tints. Like, what is it? Tinted lip balm stick. So it's a very subtle color, and it's kind of a rosy pink shade that I can use every day. But the packaging is brown or beige, so that's why I'm bringing it in. So I'm going to use that 5 times, and let's move on. I'm going to use this one, Andrea's IQs. These are makeup removal pads. I want to use 10 of them. It's got 65 of them, but I don't want to go through this just to go through it. I do like them. I would like to have this when I go on camps or to my parents or something, because it's so easy to take your makeup off with it, and it kind of moisturizes at the same time. And it's just a phenomenal product to a very good price. I like them, but I don't want to like overdo it and use it instead of other cleaning products if I have them, you know? So I am going to use them maybe for removing swatches and removing my makeup when I go away somewhere. So I just want to use it like 10 times. And then I think that was all. No, I have 2 more makeup products. Setting sprays, one from LH Cosmetics and one from Revolution. I would like to use both of them 5 times each to get a feel for them. I haven't used any of them. I have heard that this one is one of the best on the market, but I've heard that statement before, and sometimes it's not true. And sometimes we just have different preferences and different kind of skin conditions. You'll never know if you think the same thing as someone on YouTube. So let's move on to the skincare. I don't have much. I have 2 serums. One is the Cece Ferulic Serum. I have used 2 of these before. It smells so bad, but it's a good one, I think. It's okay, at least. I wouldn't rebuy it, I think, but I get them in advent calendars and stuff. I'm going to try to use it up, and I was reminded that this was actually a morning serum, which is good because my husband is a little bit sensitive to some scents. He gets migraines and stuff. So if I can use it in the morning when he's already gone to work, then he doesn't have to be bothered by it. I don't know if it's the same case with this one. This one is for the night. It's the Catrice Glow Overnight AHA treatment. I have no idea how this smells, if it smells. I hope it doesn't smell too much so that I can actually use it during night. But since I don't know the product, I think I said 10 times. Yes, 10 times. So I want to use this 10 times and use this one up. Then I have the Evolve Organic Beauty Bioretinol Gold Mask, and I want to use this up. And it's a brown container, as you can see. Maybe it's just see-through so the gold turns to brown, you know, through here, but it looks brown, so I'm going to have it here. And the brown in this packaging was, of course, this bottle, and this one is brown, has a brown bottle. Then we have a deodorant that I would like to finish. This is called Nothing because it's supposed to have no bad stuff, no alcohol, no parabens, no nada, no aluminium, and no perfume, and zero, nada, inget. There's nothing like it. Inget is the Swedish word for nothing. Okay, so we are so close to the end, guys. I have 3 hand creams, one from Essence, one from Trynd, and one from The Body Shop in the shade or in the scent Warm Vanilla. This is just a hand repair, and this is the moisturizing hand cream. I want to use these ones 10 times each, and if you know me, I just forget to use hand creams. I don't really feel like I need it, so it's just for the scent or just for the sake of using it, really. I would like to use these 10 times just to get into the groove of using them again, because I have plenty and I would like to use them up. I already have one open that I really should get going on, you know, but I feel like if I start using these that I know this one smells good at least. So if I have something that smells good, then I have a higher probability of actually using it and feeling like it's a nice routine. So I want to use them 10 times each. Wish me good luck on those. Then we have a wintry body scrub from Cece. I think I've used this one. I've used this one. I would like to use it 5 more times, or maybe even use it up since I have used it and it doesn't seem to be that much left. So 5 times or finish. I would like to use this one up. This is the Molten Brown Fiery Pink Pepper Bath and Shower Gel. And the brown is in the name Molten Brown. I have a body lotion from Yves Rocher, the Hammam body lotion. And it's kind of a unisex scent, I feel like. It's pretty deep, I would say. Then we have the Repair 2-in-1 Balm Mask. So this is supposed to go into your hair before or after shampooing it, and then you just rinse it off. So I think I can use this one up in maybe 3 uses or something. I don't know how much you need. So whenever I had decided to put that one in, I was a little bit hesitant to bring this one in. This is the Ginger Scalp Serum from The Body Shop. This one was from Yves Rocher, by the way. But I was a little bit hesitant to bring this in because I often forget to use hair treatments. And especially if I have to have it in wet hair, because most of the time my hair is dry. So if I don't remember in the shower to use this one, then I have to wait for the next time I shower my hair, which is like once every 3rd day or something, and so on and so forth. So it can go months without me realizing that I need to use it. I easily forget hair treatments and masks and stuff. But I read on this that you should actually use this in dry hair. So I was like, I can do that. That shouldn't be too hard. But I haven't used it yet. I don't know how hard it will be. I don't know if it will, you know, smell or stimulate in a way that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here. So I want to use this one 10 times just to get a feel for it. And then I think the last product, can it be? I think so. This is also from The Body Shop, the French Lavender Pillow Mist. I need to use it up at some point. I have used it a fair amount of times, but I'm only down to here. And I used it all through last year. I used it pretty many times, I remember. I haven't used it since I moved or got married, since I know that my husband is a little bit sensitive. So we'll see if he tolerates this scent or if I have to use it when he's away on a camp or something. That's all of the 50 products that I am going to try to meet my goal on in a half year. Wish me good luck. Like, some of these are fairly easy usage goals, but still, like, even if I have to use this 3 times, it's a brown. And all of these lip products are brown. So I have to use a brown lip product a lot to actually finish all of them. If you know what I mean. Like, it's not that, oh no, I have to use a brown 3 times. No, I have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown lipsticks. And then I had some more rosy tone ones that had brown in the packaging. But like, yeah, 5 of them times 3. So I have to use a brown lipstick 15 times in a half year. No, I had another one, this one as well. So 6 ones. I have to use them 18 times. That's a lot of brown when I don't usually wear brown. So that's why I had very low usage goals, because, you know, put together, it's a pretty big goal. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope, I really hope that the updates will not be as long. I will of course not show you everything. I will just show you the items that I have worked on the most. But you guys, if you have been here before on my 50 Shades projects, you guys might know that I like to calculate to see how much I need to finish or like hit my goal on every month to be on track. And since we only have a half year to do this, I need to meet my goal on like 8 products, I think, every month. So yeah, those low usage goals will come in handy. But we'll see if I can finish some things and do a few no pan left behinds and all of that. And with that being said, I really hope you will join me on this journey. Yeah, I hope I'll see you in the next video and that you enjoyed this one. Have a great evening. Bye!